the lower bracket and to this stage, it was JX Tiger they lost to, and here we go, it is Vic, it's the P.E.K.K.A. Smash, and it is the box base. Take it away, Itsu.
It is so cool to see now that the JX Tiger team has to go up against the box bases, which Queen Walker surprisingly did not use against them earlier today. If they were afraid of them maybe knowing the secret, how to attack those bases, we're going to see that now in those attacks. And JX Tiger is coming in with their special ability, which are those P.E.K.K.A. Smash attacks. They're so good at that, and they're starting things off from the complete other side of the base. And I think we have seen a similar attack already earlier on those sort of bases, which did not go well for Kronos.
It didn't, but let's just set the scene here, because Vic is an attacker who likes to push in Legends League himself. He actually finished in the top 10 of Legend League one season, which that is super impressive. I don't think people realize how impressive that is. It's basically right now we have the 10 top players in the world battling it out, but you see the funnel is set pretty good up to that northern side with the Barbarian King. Log Launcher hoping to get all of the way through, and unlike the attack that you referenced earlier, this one looks to be going a lot better, it seems.
Yeah, that's right. He's now protecting everything, especially those healers. They're getting targeted by the air defense, but there is no chance of them getting taken down because those super wizards coming in clutch. Take a look at this Log Launcher, opening up everything. And now the roid ship from the bottom side. Everything is ending on this Town Hall. This Town Hall, if it drops, it's going to be a 3-star. But the question is, can he push that far?
Can he get through? We've got the King to 1 multi-target Inferno. At the same time, the Royal Champion takes down the multi on the other side. Look at the force of troops moving to the Town Hall, and there's not a lot else left here. Itsu, the Town Hall is the major threat. It is down. We've literally got a couple of Archer Towers. Royal Champion ability. Come on, Vic. You can start to celebrate, my friend. You have done this. 3 stars for JX Tiger. Exactly what they needed to do to kick off this war.
Vic, MVP-worthy performance so far in this event. Incredible. And I mean, Queen Walkers, they were right. They were right to not use those box bases versus JX Tiger earlier. And this is giving me not that much faith into Queen Walkers, because they have used 3 box bases, and so far they have defended incredible. But this time, already the first box base is falling. And not even falling, it's just getting completely obliterated. There was nothing left. And it felt like all of those troops were still alive, pushing through. Only the Town of Poison at the end. We're like, okay, I will make it look fair, okay? I will take down a couple of those troops. That is not looking that devastating, but really incredible attack right there. And maybe that's the secret to approach those box bases.
Yep, I will be looking to replicate that attack just like I did with the P.E.K.K.A. Smash challenge, like I said. It is important to note here, though, that Vic is a Legend League pusher, so he'll be familiar with that. But also, what do Queen Walkers do here, Itsu? They threw up different bases before. It didn't work, so they kind of need to throw up the box bases to give themselves some type of opportunity. I feel they had to make this play.
Yeah, they had to do it, but I mean, you ask what they have to do. I mean, the easy answer is 3-starring. Yeah. So let's see if Sadra can make this work and can somehow not get the Queen Walker team in pressure, like in a pressure situation again, because they know they lost already to JX Tiger earlier. If they're falling behind early, I think this could go really wrong. Really quick, really wrong. So they need to make sure that they're staying close or even getting a lead somehow, as quick, as long as possible. And we have the Super Witches coming in, which so far were really successfully used from Tribe Gaming EveJack. Question now is, are they working as well for Stadra?
Stadra used them once in the opening war for Queen Walkers. He did only get the 92% 2-star, and he's only had 1 3-star this entire weekend. Come on, Stadra. You can do this, my friend. He's got one of the Super Witches to the outside of the base here, which is interesting that you picked up on that with the attacks from EveJack. But look at all the red air bombs there, Itsu. Clearly thinking that there was some sort of charge into this bottom area.
That's right, and so far he has not deployed those regular witches yet. And as we said, this might be right now the best move to go with those super witches making... Oh, wait a second, the Queen is going the wrong direction. Is she going for a wall? Please, no, Sadra. No way! She's going for a wall, which means this entire Log Launcher is only opening up the wall for this double giant skeleton, which is not getting that much value. So things are not looking that great right now for Stadra.
Where do they go?
Push
He's
it
got
back.
a multi, the clan castle, and I think she goes left here, Itsu. There's no way she moves back across, and the super witches, you can see, are underneath the healers. Uses the jump just in time to redirect the queen, but the super witches are still stuck on the wall. Come on, move across there with the queen. No, Grand Warden. He's not really going to get this a little bit late on the jump spell, meaning the super witches are across.
He's missing the town hall with that freeze and now turning the Inferno Tower invisible. Things are looking really not that good, but he has the Queen ability to save that second star at least. The Warden ability now got meanwhile used for those super witches, the Royal Champion coming from the top side. Maybe this is going to turn out great still. The Royal Champion now facing off against those ground skeleton traps. Yeah, like there's still the Royal Champion ability left. Maybe. The Giga Poison went as soon as she stepped into that region. Tornado Trap is there. Super Witches are fine down to the bottom area of the base, but I do worry. Look at the cannon on the right side of the base. Itsu, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, it's not going to be enough in terms of time. You can see it in his face. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events there in the middle of the attack. Maybe could have adapted with that jump spell a little bit earlier, redirected everything, would have been the player. He's going to get up to 90% or at least close to it. Queen Walkers, though, trail after the first attack. JX Tiger, let's remember, they only need to win one war in the grand final, and they are our 2021 world champions. And this so far is looking great for them. I mean, they're going into this match with confidence. They have won the last match in the upper bracket versus the Queen Walkers, and they're starting off only after the first one attack each already with a lead. And this attack on the box base from Queen Walkers, which have done so far so incredible on defense, just got wrecked right there. So the question is, can the teammates from Vic replicate his approach and get that to work as well? If they can do, it's not looking that great for Queen Walkers, but this match just has started, so nothing is over yet.
I have to say as well, in the war earlier with JX Tiger, not only were their defenses super powerful, as we've mentioned, they actually stepped it up massively on offense. Not only getting the stars, but also when you look at the attacks, you can see that they had skill, confidence, they had everything, and that is how they beat the Queen Walkers. It wasn't just the bases, they put the stars up as well. Remember, 14 stars is what they put on the board. But here we go, lightning spells early on in the middle of the base. It's again one of those box-style bases. Queen Walkers basically throwing everything at it with those.
Yeah, remember, this base has done incredible versus Nebrax from Tribe. Really, really good defense right there. And seems like he has changed a couple of traps. I don't remember to have those tests in front of the town hall the last time. But can his queen take down the town hall? I think this is where the queen is supposed to go. But with all of those storages, with all of those hit points in front of the town hall, I don't know if that's looking so good. But let's see, it's no smash attack on the ring base, so they're switching things up and adapting on how those box bases are getting set up.
With the lava loon, you've got to be very careful with them as well, hence the lightning spells in the center. Now, I do like that the Barbarian King has busted through into this scattershot compartment, and if that goes down early on, which it looks like it, that is a huge advantage. Wow. Not only in terms of damage, but in terms of pathing for this Lalo as well, just looks a lot cleaner.
This looks really good for JX Tiger. We have now the Lalo coming in from the top left side. He's pushing in from the bottom side already as well. He has still the Slammer left to deploy. But remember, the last time they used this base, the red mines were on the bottom right side around the scatter. The question now is, did they change this up? Otherwise, he has to save the Warden ability for this area of the base. And there's the red bombs and the perfect Warden ability.
Reaction times in order to make sure that none of those red air bombs matter. Queen Walker's trying to switch things up here, not quite working out. And look at all of those balloons. The Stone Slammer hasn't even popped yet, and he's got the balloons on the right-hand side in order to make sure that this main group of balloons just keeps condensed on the defenses in the middle. Oh my word, look at all of those balloons. JX Tiger showing their strength.
seeing those attacks, you're like, why did those bases defend so good so far? I mean, Jax Tiger makes things look easy. 50 seconds left. He has more loons left than he started with. He had Dragon Riders coming out of nowhere. The Slammer, but still incredible attack so far from Jax Tiger. And Queen Walkers really need to step things up on offense. Defense, we can see it. The defense this time cannot carry them. Now it's all about their offense and making sure that they're doing the magic, what they are famous for in the community, why everyone in the community loves them. And they have to show it now.
They do. They need to be creative and just knock the bases out of the park. Kyung Ren actually attacks 30 to 50 times per day, he told us. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is Legend League attacks, potentially on multiple accounts. So again, you can see why he would be able to just rip apart the box-style base like this. And it puts a massive amount of pressure on Queen Walkers now. I mean, this is the grand final. Not only do they need to win this war, but the next, they trail. JX Tiger keep their foot on the gas. They get another 3-star. Queen Walkers, they've got to 3-star. Otherwise, it starts getting out of control.
Yeah, it is really impressive, especially like how clean those Jax Tiger attacks look like. Really, really good execution. And now it's on Stars. Stars is in, and this kind of looks like a box base as well. Did they? They did not use this base so far, I'm pretty sure.
No.
And it's kind of Legend style looking, so I'm surprised that they're throwing up this base against Queen Walkers. Is this a bait? I mean, a lot of those Queen Walker guys are having a YouTube channel. By the way, you should definitely check them out. And they're uploading their legend attacks, which might be a bad thing, and maybe Jax Tiger knows a couple of approaches to that. Who knows? Either way, Stars is coming in with a Blizzard Lalo, his legend-style attack, and there's the Blizzard, and he's even bringing in Healspur to the party.
He is. He's got the Super Wizards exactly where he wants, continuing to turn them invisible. They're locked onto the Royal Champion. Down she goes alongside the multi-target Inferno. So far, so good for start. Look at the obliteration on the Clan Castle troops there. Fantastic stuff. And like you said, I think this is an interesting tactic from JX Tiger because Stars, I mean, he pushes on multiple accounts in Legends League. This is what he does. This is his bread and butter for Clash of Clans. So maybe we have a trick up our sleeve from JX Tiger.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And right now, he's pushing with his heroes into 4 ground expos. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. That's indeed a lot of damage which he has to take through. But at the same time, if he's getting this Royal Champion into this core, this is looking crazy. 2 sweepers, multi-inferno towers, scatter shots, and he can still turn that Royal Champion invisible. So maybe that's looking good. And there's this Royal Champion I was talking about.
Direct into the middle. Perfect pathing with the Expos tanked on the King over there. Royal Champion can just slot into the middle of the base to take that out, not waiting for the Lava Loon. Wants that Eagle artillery down as fast as possible. Knows he's got the Queen ability. Town Hall is about to fall. Early Grand Warden ability means the balloons are protected as he deploys them in a couple of groups. There's the red air bombs. Itsu with the Lava Hound carrying all of them. Knows now the balloons are not going to hit that. And look at all of the spells he has left over.
Wow. Okay, we can pause this right here because apparently it was not a good idea to use those legend bases against Queen Walkers. Jax Tiger not really working or like having success with their, I would call it maybe mind games, because Stars is just smashing this base. There is no second day for this base anymore, and I think it's going to be deleted kind of quick.
Yep, right after this, it is history. There we go, 3 stars from the Queen Walkers. What we are used to seeing, we're not used to seeing them struggle to this degree, but they do still trail to JX Tiger. They got a high percentage 2-star, so they've got to make sure that they take that into account. Any defense, it's likely that it could be below that, and then they'd be right in position to take the lead again.
Yeah, that's right, especially like when we're based on hit rates, where like we have to go for those stats, then we know that kind of like the worst attacker from JX Tiger is still to attack, or like let's say with the worst hit rate out of this team, which is crazy high, where like the attacker Jones having like around a 35%-ish hit rate, which is not as high as his teammates, especially Vic, who is at 100%. So if you compare that, maybe there is still the chance of a fail then for Queen Walkers. So let's see if they can keep showing up, because this is like the crazy thing about JX Tiger, which impresses me so much. the players which are supposed to have the worst hit rate are showing up non-stop for JX Tiger. And we have the new player on the board and a really wild-looking base. If you're needing any new Legend bases, guys, out there, then this war is yours. Those bases look all ready for Legend. So let's see what we're seeing next.
Oh, this can always be dangerous. He's got the Hydra moving in. Stone Slammer selected, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's ready. Yeah, there we go, to swap that out to the Battle Blimp. Does actually use the Warden ability nice and early here, so maybe just having it there is a bit of a backup plan. Nicely pushing the Dragons through, and a delayed Battle Blimp means it should easily get through to that area. And even if there's any traps in front of the Town Hall, it's still going to get there.
Yeah, that's right, but the NATO trap is delaying things, so the Town of Poison is not going to run out as quick as you would like to see. But right now, those heroes, with taking all of those Expos out with his Dragons and Dragon Riders, there's not too much damage left for those heroes to be taken down, which means the Royal Champion can be still sent in. There is no heroes left. What is the base?
He's not even deployed the Royal Champion yet, Itsu. The King ability left over, Queen ability. I think he could have probably swagged that Royal Champion. Yeah. Look at the celebration showing you the JX Tiger logo. He knows this puts them in a fantastic position. 3 attacks. It will be 3 stars for JX Tiger. 2 more attacks, Itsu. That is all it will take to crown them as world champions, because if they continue 3-starring, Queen Walkers cannot catch up.
Wow, they're throwing so many different strategies at those bases. We have the Royal Champion finishing off this base in style. Poison not used, Queen ability not used, and the King has spawned so many Barbarians leading the charge. And yeah, like, this is impressive. This is really impressive so far from JX Tiger. Like, not only they're the team with the best defense so far. I mean, they completely defended Tribe game, which other than that had a lot of perfect wars.
Yeah.
They defended Queen Walkers already earlier today on a really, really solid start. And at the same time, it feels like they're one of the best offensive teams as well. So this is making this team incredibly scary, and especially mindset-wise. Like, what is the mindset looking like right now for Queen Walkers? Like, they know they already lost to them, but at the same time, like, they have to stay in this even though they're behind. Yeah,
they need to keep... I mean, just try. What can you do? What can you do against this JX Tiger team? Also want to point out the victory over Bad Zinga as well, who obviously ended up being 4th in this tournament. So they defended them very well, and it shows the defensive power of JX Tiger. But as I mentioned a little bit earlier, Itsu, their offense has really stepped it up today, and their attacks are so skillful. But what perks your curiosity here?
We're seeing a completely crazy armor. We see the Queen charge with Sneaky Goblins, and that combined with Inferno Dragons and Dragon Riders. This army is crazy looking for Gaku. Really, really hoping that he can make this work, because it looks just so cool. I love it when those players get like out of the default armies, right? Everyone has seen P.E.K.K.A Smash, everyone has seen already the regular armies, but no, like, this strategy looks super cool. Right now even, he has a ram selected, right? Like, we don't see this siege machine too often, so I'm really looking forward to see what exactly he has in store for us with this approach.
Can you remember what I said Gaku told us prior to this tournament? In that last War Games Tribe, he said, do not select difficult plans. Well, yeah, take your own advice, Gaku. What on earth is this? Sneaky Goblins now in towards the Town Hall. There's some more bombs, but oh, the invisibility will be able to protect the Sneaky Goblins. And with the Town Hall down, he knows he doesn't have to worry, and also pops the Tornado Trap there too, which is a huge bonus.
That's right, luring out the Clan Castle as well. This is looking incredible for Gaku right now. We have that Queen charging for it, already dealing with that King nicely. And now the question is he just sending those Inferno Dragons with the Dragon Riders into the core? Or is he using the ramp, like the Wall Wrecker? Yeah, it's like
the Eagle?
Maybe he's changing things up. I mean, he can still like change the Siege Machine, right?
Maybe he charges in and gets the Queen in towards the multi somehow from some sort of weird angle, but let's find out what he's got, because the Inferno Dragons do move in from that right-hand side with the Dragon Riders. Like you said, Giga Poison already gone, so he doesn't have to worry about it. There's the Wall Wrecker from the left-hand side, so it could give access in towards that multi-target Inferno, but also towards the Eagle Artillery and the enemy Queen.
He needs to be careful with his own queen. The queen is running low, especially because the defending queen is close. He needs to freeze. He needs to reset. No, no! Oh. It's too late! The queen is going down. The War Wrecker is opening exactly what he was hoping for. So it's really unfortunate that this queen is going down. Can those Inferno Dragons and Dragon Riders carry this? It's not looking too good, Judo.
Oh, and he had balloons and a Dragon Rider inside the War Wrecker, but it didn't get close enough to the multi. Fortunately, Grand Warden is there to take that out. But the Royal Champion still has an invisibility and the rage spell. Turns to RC invisible, but she goes down, Itsu! From bad to worse, is it enough? The smiles on his face. He is still going to be able to use that rage spell. 20 seconds, he is smiling, he looks confident. And remember, he's a couple of seconds ahead of us in this attack.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he just wanted to make things interesting, right? But this attack was incredible. Gaku did not took his own advice and is going with a simple approach. Instead, he's coming up with the War Wrecker, Queen Shore, Sneaky Goblin, Inferno Dragon, Dragon Rider strategy. I think that's a pretty long strategy name.
Yeah, I think you listed just about every troop there, Ritsu. I mean, it's in their nature. It's in their blood. They have to be creative. That's why we love them. And getting into the groove, I would say, with that attack. Maybe just realizing, hey, we need to just shake off the pressure, do what we need to do, and, you know, hope for a defense, because at the end of the day, we can repeat it. Queen Walkers can 3-star all they want. They already had a 2-star, so JX Tiger can triple out and win that trophy behind us.
Yeah, but that is easier said than done. Even though, yes, it's still JX Tiger, they're still really good, but still, for us, it's easier said than done. Just 3-star and win. Well, if that would have been that easy, I think a lot of more teams would have been like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be in here, right?
Anyone would be in here. Everyone would just play in this World's Finals. But now we have Joan. And as said, he is having one of the lowest hit rates for JX Tiger. So him 3-starring would be so important. And so far, all of those players which don't have the highest hit rates for JX Tiger were showing up. And this is one of those deadly box spaces which have incredible success for Queen Walkers so far. Can they make that work against JX Tiger as well?
Yep, they've had 3 wars this weekend, and he's only 3-starred once, which was with a Hydra-style attack. Now, with the lightning spells in the center, he did take down the multi-target Inferno. You can see the Tesla popped, so they are going to be repaired back up and could mess the balloon pathing just a little bit. Has 2 poison spells up at that top area, and time ticking down a little bit here. However, with the lava balloon attack, it tends to be a little bit more forgiving than some of the other strategies we see.
I always have to smile when I see this golden king skin. Like, it is so huge. Like, I don't know, it's twice as big as the queen. And now all of those heroes are pushing towards that Town Hall compartment, trying to take down the Expos, the Inferno Tower, and the Town Hall itself, to make sure that this push towards the left side, towards the Eagle side, is working. But Judo, he has 5 headhunters depending off the spring traps. He needs to take down Queen, Royal Champion, and King with those. It's not going to be easy.
It's not, hence why he's took so many. I do love the funnel that was set up so the heroes went to the Town Hall, and you can notice the Tornado Trap also popped over there, so he knows, doesn't have to worry about that with the Lava Hounds and Balloons. There go the Headhunters actually popped a Spring Trap, but they were able to run past it, Itsu, which is huge for this attack. Royal Champion goes down. I think the Headhunters are gone.
I think he has one headhunter left to deploy, but this ground expo is giving him a lot of problems. Just those heroes. The queen is going down, the Royal Champion is going to the core, which means any red bombs are not getting triggered, and now it's all about the back and the scatter shot. Can the scatter shot go onto the Royal Champion? That would be huge. The Royal Champion is tanking, the loons are closing, and there's the freeze. Black Mine, but I think it's looking good again.
I think this looks very good. He's got a couple of troops for cleanup, 40 seconds, lots of balloons, no splash damage, and the Royal Champion is underneath those balloons as well, just battering away at the defenses. JX Tiger not giving Queen Walkers any opportunity to catch up now, and we keep counting down the attacks. Just one more for them now. It's to 20 seconds. Balloons move across. They should be able to get to that clan castle pretty easily. Oh, there's all the red air bombs with the skellies, but with 10 seconds, minions move across. Oh my word, it would keep them ahead of the Queen Walkers on percentage, but it is the 3-star. They're not giving the Queen Walkers any opportunity. One more 3-star from JX Tiger is all that it takes for that beautiful trophy.
This is incredible performance from the entire team. Every player showing up. This is the secret. Like, it's not about 1 or 2 carries showing up at the World's Finals. No, you need those 13, 14, even 15 stars to get to the next round, to win this World Championship. And so far, that's exactly happening for JX Tiger. Every single team member is showing off. And you can see hit rate, 53%. Showing up when it matters, getting this 3-star and giving Queen Walkers no chance of coming back, at least for now.
Remember, they have not been in this position. They've not got to any final. They showed up to one of our qualifiers back in August, our 4th, and they got the job done there. Seemingly no pressure. They made it through the upper bracket. I remember it clearly because nobody seemingly touched them back then. And I guess everyone just, you know, forgot about them in terms of their prediction. They weren't at the top of anybody's list. But we've got the main man himself. Man, myth, legend, Klaus it is. Can he keep them in this?
That's the big question. There's the Blizzard coming in to take down the Scatter, the Queen, and even luring out this Clan Castle. But the Queen so far is hiding in that invisibility spell. Can you still take her down? But so far it seems like the Queen is sneaking away.
She is with the Super Wizards down. Queen will survive. He's lured the Ice Golems, which is something you always want to do, luring the Clan Castle with the Blizzard. He's got the pathing set up pretty nicely in that area, and I guess the good thing is the Battle Builders can't repair the Queen. So one quick shot and she will be down.
I mean, that would be interesting mechanic right there. I mean, making the heroes more powerful on defense, but either way, he's right now dealing with those Ice Golems with his own King Golem. And, well, now he has to maybe push towards the town hall. He has having 2 wall breaks, which means he can wall break even further into the Single Inferno Tower compartment. The question, though, is he having enough power? The Queen so far is under quite some fire, but the Unicorn is keeping her alive and in good shape.
Yep, Baby Dragon to funnel up top. He's deployed the Ice Golem, still has 1 Super Wall Breaker in order to try and get him pathing through. And notice those 2 Rocket Loons as well. I wonder if he's going to send something to that Archer Tower just to snipe that off on the outside of the base. There is the Super Wall Breaker, gives him access to the single. Notice the King ability used early to spawn the Barbarians, exactly what I said earlier on in the live stream. Gets him through the single, and he is dialed in for that Town Hall with now the main phase of the army at 6 o'clock.
This is looking so good. The biggest one right now, I guess, would be the defending Royal Champion, because he has to get his Headhunters on the correct angle. So far, he used already a couple of them to take down the King and the defending Queen. The Native Trap is getting triggered, but the Warden Ability so far is keeping everything safe. Everything is relying on this backend. Air Defense, Expo, Scatter Shot is up, and this defending Royal Champion is keep shooting.
He's got 3 freeze spells. There is the first for the defending champion. She goes down. Rage spell to help him through that air defense. Oh, the Expo in the center survives. Good call there, Itsu. With the final freeze now used, he's got Dragon Riders and the Royal Champion. Does he have enough time? It does look good here for Klaus.
That's right. 24 seconds roundabout left. The minions on the right side are working. It would be huge if the Royal Champion could sail up, but the Royal Champion is going down and time is ticking. 15 seconds. Klaus needs that 3-star to keep Queen Walkers in this match, and we see already his reaction. He's not really looking happy with this elixir storage staying up, and he knows this is not looking good. JX Tiger so far not have shown any possibility of a 1-star, and this is exactly what Queen Walkers would need to have the chance of a comeback in this match.
They are not showing any weakness. Offensively, super strong. Defensively, holding back the Queen Walkers, not just in the first war today, but again here. Queen Walkers feeling against multiple bases, and this is it. JX Tiger, World Championship on the line. The safe 2-star gets him it. Does he go for the perfect Waritsu to really close out this grand final in style?
I think at this point they're going the safe route. Like, I don't think they're going to risk...
100,000 on the line?
I mean, why not? Sure, you can go for it. I don't think they're going to go for it. They're going to try to go for this high percentage 2-star, or maybe just risking it all. But we know that only 2-star with good, decent percentage is already enough.
and that would rely on Queen Walkers getting the 3-star as well. And with the bases of JX Tiger, it's not an easy task, but here we go. I said at the start of this war, Itsu, 5 attacks for JX Tiger. They have blitzed through 4 of them, just 1 remain. They are in the upper bracket. This will win them it. And it is the Queen Charge Dragon Rider from Mock. He is perfect so far. He has used this strategy twice throughout the tournament. 3-starred with it twice. And here we go. This is the championship winning attack.
It is indeed against one of those box bases. If a base can maybe save Queen Walkers, it has to be one of their box bases. Clan Castle is loot, but the entire compartment is getting taken down with this one Expo staying up. But that's where the Queen Charge is coming in to finish off the job. First off, though, he has to deal with that Clan Castle, while the Baby Dragon at the bottom side is doing a great job of really making sure that this Queen is not going into the wrong direction. This will be the worst possible scenario.
Making sure that she goes exactly where he wants. Does he just send the king into that town hall, get it down, and make sure he gets a 50%? I mean, he is closing in on 20%, so another 30, and that would be it. Here we go. King is going to be used on that side with the sneaky goblins to take down the storages. We can almost guarantee that town hall. Percentage is racking up. It's looking good for JX Tiger, but he's keeping his cool. Balloon used in front of the healers, now engaging the enemy queen, but still managing to hold this attack with everything on the line.
Needs to be careful though. There is the Baby Dragon coming in for the Expo. The defending king as well. The town hall's going down, you said it. And now it's all about the percentage. The king is really threatening that queen, but with that queen ability, she is staying alive. The Dragon Riders are coming from the right side, and he's closing in on those 2 stars.
He needs 5%. Oh, there we go, Itsu. 49, surely 50%. JX Tiger are your newly crowned world champions, but can they do it with a perfect war? Dragon Riders flying through the right-hand side of the base. Royal Champion taking out that multi. This is class at its best from JX Tiger. This base is history.
Yes, it is. The Dragon Riders are closing in. Even the tank giant at the top left, making sure the queen is staying alive a little bit longer. But wait a second, this air defense is trying to somehow save the 3rd star. The Dragon Riders, though, they're coming in and getting it down. And yes, there is no better way than winning a world championship than with the perfect war. This is just true showcase of skill and power from JX Tiger.
The only team to get a perfect war alongside Tribe Gaming, and they held it for the main event. Grand Finals, perfect war. This is what we like to see. JX Tiger have snatched the trophy despite all odds, and they can take a bow. They can celebrate. Perfect war. What more is there to say? Smiles all around, and so they should.
Yes, well, I feel like Mock not really is sure if they actually won. He's actually thinking about, but yeah, like his teammates are there to celebrate. What an incredible match there was from JX Tiger. Offense, defense, they had everything through this entire week and through all of those matches. And this is just so impressive. I mean, defending 1 team, yeah, defending 2 teams, okay. Defending Queen Walkers as well. What is going on?
What is going on? There's those post attacks. He even looks fierce in his picture, ready to pounce and 3-star your base. Beautiful job. I don't think there's anything more to say about JX Tiger. They've been so impressive. There you go, my friends. Take that trophy home. But let's close out with the Queen Walkers. They've been super impressive themselves. We can't shadow that fact. Getting 2nd for another year on the bounce. That is consistency from this team. But let's see what Utica 14 can do. Can he close out with a 3-star for the Queen Walkers?
Yeah, that's the question, but I don't know if they like this consistency. I think they would have liked to step things up, but either way, Utah coming in with one of his special strategies, special power, if you want to call it, which is this Queen Charge Lalo. He's so good at it. We have seen records from him where he Queen Charge Lalo base, or the Lalo power, was more like 30 seconds, where people are already calling the time fell, but he was completely cool. But wait a second, I think this attack is not going to plan, but maybe he can just flip the 3-star out of his head.
Well, he's learned how to be flexible from his teammates, so now is the time for it to show off, because we know the Queen Walkers do like to show off. That's why we love them so much. But where's this Queen going, though, Itsu? Oh, my word. She is on a mission to the outside of the base, I think. Or does she reroute back to the Expo here? Yep, I think she might. Nope.
I think that's actually good for him, because he had no chance of wall breaking into the Singapore tower, and with this route, the Queen is not in range of that. So this might be actually a good thing, especially because he's reacting right now and trying to push that Queen now from a different angle into the tunnel compartment, which looks way better because the Singapore tower is not threatening his Queen right now. The question though is, can he flip everything which he has planned around? Because we know the Queen charge was supposed to go towards the Eagle. He already invested the King, the tower now is going down, but the Eagle should be activated sooner. We all know if the Eagle is locking onto the healers, this is really bad news for him.
It is indeed deadly, and I want to point out the time. You mentioned Yuta 14 can get the attacks done fast, but he has had to invest not just troops here, but the time for the Queen charge. We're getting down to a final minute. Can he still pull this off with the Clan Castle troops now engaging? Single is locked on. He's going to have to use another freeze here, Itsu. You've got to say, he is handling this incredibly well, but the Lalo has to start. We're into the final minute.
That's right, he's coming with the Royal Gem from this power right side, but the Royal Gem is not getting the value which he needs. The Headhunters are coming too late. There is another freeze. He's doing a lot of multitasking right now. The question though is, with those red bombs coming up and no warden ability left, I don't think this is going to be enough. Even more red bombs are hitting, and this means all of those loons are gone.
He's trying his best. Look at how quick he is with his fingers as well to try and get this attack back on track, but it's not going to be enough. At least the silver lining here, Itsu, is that no matter what Yuta 14 did, it wouldn't have been enough. If this was required to be a 3-star, he might have felt this a lot more. But the Queen Walkers take second place in the 2021 World Championships. He's managed to spin this attack round incredibly well. They are the second best team in the world. But do you know who is best? It is JX Tiger. There they are, your 2021 World Champions for Clash of Clans.
What an impressive performance, holding back Queen Walkers not once to 12 stars, but twice, beating every single team in this competition without losing once. JX Tiger being the new world champion.
There they are with the beautiful arena, fireworks around the trophy, and they can now smile and celebrate. The golden look overpowers the arena as JX Tiger are crowned our new world champions here, Itsu. They've been impressive from start to finish. It might have been a double elimination tournament, but that wasn't required for JX Tiger. 4 wars, 4